This is Paul Rosales with RE/MAX Realty Professionals, and I'm here with Ty Lasher. He's the city manager for the city of Bel Aire. As many of you know, we've launched the show called The Home Show. It's all about buying and selling real estate in the metro area. I was doing a little research and I found out that Bel Aire has some incentive programs for folks who want to move to Bel Aire. So I'm going to let Ty talk a little bit about that, if you would.
Yes, thank you, Paul. I appreciate the opportunity to come and talk with you and the citizens today. We have found ourselves in a unique situation cities have in creating a situation where citizens want to move to our communities. And so Bel Aire, back in October of last year, put together an incentive program for new homes to spur new home growth, as well as something to promote citizens to stay within Bel Aire. Our new home construction incentives are basically for anyone that buys a new home in Bel Aire. And what we have is free water and sewer for up to 6 months, and there's a maximum dollar amount. And for example, for a $150,000 house, that equals about $1,500. And $150,000 to $400,000, it's roughly $2,000, and then $400,000 up, it's $2,500.
And that's really a great benefit, because usually when folks move into a house, one of the things they like to do is establish their yard, and that's when you're going to have more water consumption. And so that makes sense for the first 6 months. Establish your yard and be able to not have to pay for the water.
Exactly, and that was the reason because people, you know, could see $300, $400, $500 water bills for the first 2-3 months getting their water or their new lawn established. And
yeah, as we all kind of attested to in the heat wave last year.
Yep, and that was the whole example, or the whole reason for that 6 months, and to allow that so people get their yards in looking nice. We also have, as part of that, a 5-year grant that is based for the city's portion of the taxes. We can't rebate taxes for school district, county, and those types of entities, but we can for the city. And what we've got is a 5-year grant currently running, and that's for 50% off the city portion of taxes the first 2 years, and then it starts dropping down, and then in the 6th year the homeowner will have to pay their taxes.
Shoot, I'll take 5 years of reduced property taxes anytime.
Yep. And as an example, a $150,000 home would save about $1,400 over that 5-year period. That's
kind of equivalent to about 2 payments for your house, depending on your interest rate.
Right.
So that's pretty good savings. I'll take, you know, taxes that'll pay me a couple of house payments.
Exactly, and of course people have probably heard the Wichita and some other local communities are looking at the same type of rebate programs. So we'll be reviewing these, and I'll keep you up to date, as well as our website, about whether we make some changes to this, because we want to make sure we're competitive with Wichita and other communities.
Right, you were mentioning you might be doing some enhancements on it.
Yes, we're going to look at what our total package is, and we may need to make some additional changes to this so that we can again stay competitive with what Wichita and other local communities are doing. But we were one of the first ones that did this, and back in October of last year. And so that's what we've been using, and like I said, we may update it here again in the near future based on what other communities are coming out with now.
You know, mentioning October, a lot of these programs are very new. Very few people know about these programs. There's some really great incentives for moving into some of the bedroom communities in the Wichita area. And and I've invited Ty, as they do enhancements over these programs, I'll be inviting him back to give us some updates as these go along, so stay tuned. And what else do you have for us there on your benefits programs?
The last thing we have is for anyone purchasing a new home. Bel Aire has its own rec center, and kids can go there, and basketball, workout facilities. They have programs for yoga and Zumba and all those types of things. So we have that's for Bel Aire citizens, and there's typically a annual membership for families, and we've waived that. So for the first year, we're inviting new homeowners and citizens to come over and take advantage of the rec center and enjoy that. So when you add all of these up together, you're looking at $4,000 to $5,000 in incentives for all these incentives packaged together for a person buying a new home.
Yeah, a water package, a tax rebate on your property taxes, and a free membership to the rec center up there. That's pretty good. That's a real nice package. You also have a program for existing folks who live in Bel Aire, and you want to keep them in Bel Aire, so you have a program for them.
Exactly. That was the idea. Is you know, with new homes available. People buy a starter home and they want to, because kids come along and they want to move up to a larger home. We want them to stay in Bel Aire, or the opposite. The kids move away. We have empty nesters. We don't want them to leave Bel Aire. We want them to stay in Bel Aire. So we have a variety of homes, new and used, and price ranges for anybody that's looking in Bel Aire. And so when someone has an existing home and they want to relocate, we want them to stay in Bel Aire. So what we've got is, again, we've got that free family membership. We want them to stay. And then we're also waiving all the disconnect and reconnect fees. So
yeah, for utilities.
Yeah, when someone sells a home and buys a new home, they've got all the fees to close out that home, and then to open their new home.